you guys. Give it up for Colin.
Very talented young man.
Next to me, come on stage. It's a real treat to have him on the show. He has a new movie coming out. It's called Cheap Thrills. It's available right now. It's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray real soon. He's also been an Anchorman. He's absolutely amazing. You're gonna love him. David Koechner, everybody.
Brandy, she's a fine girl. Picture this. You're driving down a street. It's a residential street. It's tree-lined, almost canopied. You don't recognize that you're driving too quickly, too fast. You look in your rear view mirror. What do you see? A man 45 to 51 years old, bald and pot-bellied, screaming, yelling, "Slow down! Hey! Slow it down!" That would be me, on more than one occasion. I have 5 children, my wife and I, 1 wife, 5 kids, Los Angeles. That will be forever, because I have 5 kids. What am I going to do, leave? Be the biggest asshole in the world? Live in a 1-bedroom apartment, possibly a studio? All right, Colin, I'm going to work with you.
No, you're good.
You're the best. Best one. Draw yourself a trophy right now. H-E-C-H? Do I? H-E-C-H? Is that right?
K. H-E-C-K.
H-E-C-K. He didn't want to take up too much time. It was quick. On more than one occasion, I have ran after a car down my street. I am out with my children if they're playing in the front. Basketball or riding bikes, whatever it takes. I'm out. If my kids are out front, I'm out front. On patrol. On sentry. One day, kids are out riding bikes. Oh, I want to say this, Colin. I said, I want to say this. Part of this relationship is you listening to me. So I actually addressed you by name. You said, hmm? Don't go to sleep on me. This is a partnership. It's a tenuous partnership. It's not a marriage. It could be a bond, Colin. We talked earlier. Marriage is forever. Friendships are convenience. Friendships happen over time. They're tested again and again and again. This could be the start of something beautiful, Colin, and I hope it is, because I like you. I like you from the instant, from the moment. You're a younger me. Not quite old enough to be your dad. But I'd love to be. If you're a son, I'd be proud of you. There should be a sign at the end of the street that says, "Crazy man, middle block." That's me. I will chase your car. If my kids are out riding their bikes, this is what I do. I'm out in the middle of the street like a tigress. Patrolling with her young. Warding off danger. Now, well, you could say this could imbue in my children's minds safety, but ironically, they also could think the world is a dangerous place. Because Dad seems to be pacing like an angry lion. Something amiss. It might not be a safe place. Okay. I'm also a friendly person. So I'm always out front with the kids. And on more than one occasion, I was like 8 or 9 occasions, this one kid would walk down the street. I don't know where he's going. I assume he's going to school, but there wasn't a school that way. Now this young man Yeah, there it is. Colin, can I tell you something?
Sir?
I want to show you how my kids will sometimes draw a picture of Dad at school, which is just a round face, and then just like almost shingled. No, not even that creative. Just straight up and down. Yeah. That's Dad. I did ask my kids one day, driving to school one day, I asked them, would you like me to have hair? And they all said to a person, no. So, I really don't give it any thought. I don't give a shit about it. Okay. I'm married with 5 kids. My life is complete. What do I want? I'm the happiest guy in the world. Colin is my new child. The best part is, he's already graduated college. He's already married with a child. I'm a fucking grandfather. As of tonight. Koechner. Heck. It's a fatherland. I did tell Colin earlier, I'm actually not German because my grandfather was adopted. I'm actually not a Koechner, or as you would probably try to pronounce it, Koechner, which would be closer to the correct pronunciation of my last name, but I grew up in the Midwest, where apparently these fucking hillbillies can't fucking understand how to pronounce Koechner. That's why nobody in the United States of America can pronounce my name. They look at it and go, K-O-I, and fuck it, I don't give a shit. That guy. Where were we? On the street, proudly, like a tigress. The children are out biking. Also, this young man. So this guy would walk by the street a couple times. I'm out in the front there with the kids. And he'd go, yo, dude, anchor man. I'd say, hi, how are you? It was good, it's friendly. He didn't come over, whatever. Now this gentleman had to be of mixed race. This will figure into the story later. It doesn't matter what the mixed race was. You put in your mind what you want to. Colin might put into your mind what Colin wants to. Suffice to say. Looks like Danny from earlier. A friendly exchange. Hello, great. One particular day, the kids were out riding the bikes, time for dinner. Let's go to dinner, blah, blah, blah. We go to dinner. Bikes were left out on the front driveway. Later that night, I was going to go out and do comicals. I learned that word from W.C. Fields reading his autobiography of W.C. Fields. They would call it comicals. It's such a delightful word. Comicals. I would like to put my comicals on you. I went out to do some delightful comicals. And I came home later that night. Now, my wife had asked me earlier that evening, as you're going out, why don't you put the bikes away? And I didn't, because why? I'm married. And sometimes you just have to win, fellas. I'll decide when I'll put those bikes away. Because most of the time, guys, you're wrong. And you know what? You are wrong. It's hard to accept, I know. But outside your house, you're fine. In your house, you're just going to be wrong. It's okay. Delight in it. Don't talk to your children. Honey? Yes. What my wife said. There you go, children. Learn. Bikes out comicals. Came home later that night. I would say it's about 12 o'clock. And I'm driving down the street in my Prius. And I noticed that someone is wheeling a bike down the street, right in front of my house. It's a pink bike, usually ridden by an 8-year-old girl. I jackknife that Prius. I get out and go, hey, put the bike down! Guess who it is? None other than Yo Dude Anchorman is stealing a bike from my front fucking driveway. I can't believe it. And I'm like, what do you... You know me! What do you do? You're stealing from me! And he goes, no, man. It was out in the street. I'm like, it was not out in the street because earlier my wife had asked me to put those away and they were in the middle of the driveway and they didn't do it. It was not out in the street. I know exactly where that bike was. And he says, I was tired. Let me get this straight in my mind. You're tired? So your decision is to pick up a pink bicycle that was halfway up a driveway and walk it down the street? How will that relieve your tiredness? Put it back! I scold him gently. He goes on. I go in. The next day, at about noon, I'm going to go to a meeting of no concern to you. I'm about to jump into that red Prius, and I notice two people walking down the street. It's fucking Yo Dude Anchorman and his little hood rat girlfriend. Now, I say hood rat girlfriend because she's wearing a hoodie. She's also carrying a can of Arizona iced tea that will figure into the story. Now, I can't quite get my mind around this. Last night, you stole a bike from my front fucking driveway. And today, you've got the audacity, the balls, thank you, to walk down the fucking street again? Are you fucking serious? You couldn't change your route that much the next fucking day? What's going on inside of me? So I'm like, are you, what? Hey, hold on! They stop. I go into my car. I get a pen and a piece of paper. Come here. And then we're in the middle of the street, like this. What's your name? I says to him. He tells me to write it down, like I'm some detective. What's her name? I write it down. All right. And then out of nowhere, my arms float up like this. I don't even know why. Like I'm some hiker on a mountain trail, and I've come across I don't know, a bobcat, maybe a small bear, and I've decided to get larger than death. And I say this, you get out of here! It's a true story. And they do this. And I start screaming at the top of my lungs. And I'm conscious, I'm very aware of what's going on in my body and in my mind at the same time. I'm like, this feels fucking great. I start screaming, get out of here! So I'm defending my small postage stamp of property that we've all agreed I own on this planet. Because let's face it, nobody owns anything. We've all made an agreement that this thing called a dollar is a dollar, but really it's just a piece of paper that's green. We go, that's money. Or some coins, we go, that's money. That's buy things. And for whatever reason, the county and the city and the state and the United States, as far as we know, has agreed that I own this piece of property and I bought that bike that that kid stole, and I'm now standing in the middle of the street yelling at this kid about it. Get out of here! I'm defending what I own, or what we all agree I supposedly own because it's written down somewhere. They take off running down the street. So what do? I take off running after them. She takes that can of Arizona iced tea and she whips it back at me. Some meager attempt to stop my charge. I dodge it like I'm in the Matrix. And keep going on. They outrun me, of course, because they're 17, 18, and I'm at the time 47, 48, wearing cowboy boots. And I continue to scream, and I'm loving it. And they start laughing too, because there's an agreement like, this is fucking crazy. Yo Dude Anchorman is fucking chasing me down the street because I stole his bike almost last night. And then I stop because of after, like, I don't know, 25 yards, I'm out of breath. And I go back and I feel like it's just a cathartic moment for me. I'm like, yes, I love it, I love it. And I go back in and I tell him, we agree I own property. My son. We go back in. First of all, our nanny, that's right. 5 kids, I get a nanny. My wife and I get a nanny. You know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have a happy house. Are you gonna do laundry for 7 people? Really? You want to? I don't want my wife to do that. You know why? She's not gonna be happy with me. I want my wife to be happy with me. I'm not gonna make her do laundry. This woman wants a job. She gets a job, she does laundry. Sometimes it's the economy. It's all in agreement. We all do things for each other. People say it takes a village. Sometimes you have to hire a village. She comes out, Mr. David. Of course she addresses me with respect. Because that's what we've lost in this country. It's fucking respect. It's the respect. No one would fucking stole a bicycle out of my front yard. It's a loss of respect. He didn't have it. She has it. Mr. David. She still works for us. She'll work for us until I'm dead. She's like, what's going on? I'm laughing. She's like, this is crazy. Yeah. I go in, I talk to our assistant. That's right. A nanny and a nanny. I'm very busy. I can't keep my schedule because I'm fucking crazy. You know that because you saw the sign at the end of the street that says, crazy man, middle block. You know now, I'm fucking crazy. I can't keep my schedule. Melissa does that. I tell Melissa the story. I say, Melissa. She says, like, no, Melissa happens to be an African American. You guys okay? Do you want to look around the room? See if there's a person of color here? We're all of color. We're all of color. So uncomfortable in this country, aren't we? You guys want to look around so badly? I tell Melissa the story. And I say, what's this kid going to do? I'm going to tell the cops? Who are they going to believe? She said, they're going to believe you. You're white. Well, my meat sack goes, because I am white. I have not been prejudiced against, right? I'm not a person of color, because a person of color in the United States of America walks down the street every single day and it has experiences racism. Whether you believe it or not, it's true. Any person of color walks down the street in this country and goes, oh fuck, there's another sting, but they just keep going. Because they're stronger than you fucking white people that took it from the Indians. I know we don't have time, Colin, I'll keep moving. Got philosophical. My son and I are going to write a book. I am the whitest person in this room. I see you. I'll finish when I'm done. I'm the whitest person in this room. I'm nearly translucent. I know that. Like you said, of Irish heritage. Colin, I know you think you're German, but I'm pretty sure you're Irish. You know, the Irish saved civilization. Let's take that out. Wiki, I don't give a shit. If I go to the beach, like Brandy was talking about earlier, if I go to the beach, the sun goes, holy fuck, I'll tan you guys later. I gotta hit this. Fucking, are you kidding me, guy? You were 30, 50? Fuck. Here's what I think. I think it should be illegal to marry within your own race for the next 50 years. Until we all get a beautiful caramel color we all can agree on. And then one day, my descendants can get a tan.
I got another.
Like that. My name is Captain Spaulding, the African explorer. Did someone call me Schnorrer? Hooray, hooray, hooray. Watch more Marx Brothers movies. My name is David. That's my son Colin. Thank you very much.